Coming up on LiveWire, we've got a great show for you today. We're gonna talk to a professional trainer, someone who, gets your body back in gear after you've hurt yourself or something like that. And so stay tuned for LiveWire right after this. It's called Able Body Fitness. I love it. Able body means one that can do everything where these things are meant to do, hand moving and walking and talking. And with me in the studio is Stuart Allen, who is the chief mentor at his agency of Able Body Fitness. And welcome.
Thank you.
It's really great to have you on because I have talked to you about this before, and it's really interesting. Like, I wonder why people think that they can help themselves, and so they go to a place where they can just rent themselves to get on a bicycle or lift weights and things like that, and nobody tells them how to do it. I mean, and they hurt themselves. That happens, right?
Yeah, that happens all the time.
All the time, yeah. That's what I thought.
Actually, the majority of the people that sign up for the new gym memberships wind up getting hurt within about a month, and then they don't ever come back.
Yeah, that's not so good.
No.
But not at your gym, right?
Not at all.
Not at all.
We do things a lot different at my gym.
That's why it says able body.
Correct.
That's so good. It's amazing that America really is trying to get this new fitness trend, because you can drive down the street and see fitness, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola.
On every corner almost.
So the areas that you cover are like the whole total body of fitness. What goes in here, how you do this, all of that, right?
Absolutely. So we focus on not just working out, but the nutrition aspect. And then one of the most important things that's neglected is the healing of your body. And so at the end, we want to make sure that everybody understands how to help their body heal so that they're able to come back. And so there's a big focus at my gym. We don't just work on, lifting weights. We're not going to let somebody just come in and get started. We want to make sure that they know what they're doing. So we give them a chance to talk to a personal trainer, make sure that they understand what their levels are and how they should approach that fitness industry.
Oh, okay. So let's talk a little bit about the language of what you do, which is really interesting. It's like a different language to me in a way, like range of motion.
Yeah.
What is that?
So range of motion is, the issue with range of motion basically is most of the time we have this inability to either move forward, backwards with our arm, up. Sometimes it's just bending over and touching the ground, touching our toes. All of those things are going to be your range of motion. And the issue with range of motion is, unfortunately, most of us have sat for too long in our jobs. Any more than 30 minutes, they've proven, is really rough on the body, and it causes it to basically hold on to more lactic acid than you want it to. And so then your issue is how are we going to get this lactic acid out of the body so that it doesn't make us stiff?
Drink lots of water?
Absolutely, the key, yes.
There you go.
So the key is making sure that you drink lots of extra water, but water is even more important than just, with range of motion. It actually helps with strength as well. So when we start to talk about how strong someone is or why they come in and they don't feel like they're 100% today, we want to make sure that they're actually getting the proper amount of water in their system. Unfortunately, if you're just 2% dehydrated, your body can be 20 to 30% weaker.
Oh my goodness. So we should be really drinking those 6 glasses of water that we're supposed to, or 8 or 10, or how many?
Well, truly, I believe that most people should be getting closer to a gallon of water a day. And it doesn't mean that you have to just get water, right?
Yeah.
There's a ton of different things that are out there that help you get water down. They have alkaline water, they have sparkling water, they have all these different things that they put in. And the number one thing is we want to make sure that we remember the body is a filter system, right? And the filter that we use to clean our whole body out is continuously going to be water. And so if you don't get that water in, you're not going to clean your kidneys, liver, heart system. You want to make sure the entire body gets cleaned out. And the easiest way to do that is to consume extra water.
Mm-hmm. I think it's interesting business in that there's other aspects of what you do which are fantastic. Now, with somebody, can we pose a couple of things? People come into you and they have, they can hardly walk, you know.
Yeah.
What do you do? You do some kind of analysis first of the,
well, yeah,
like a doctor?
Yeah, actually, it's very similar. You know, when somebody walks in and they say, "Hey, I want to come in and I want to lose weight," or I can't walk very well and I'm having a hard time getting my legs to start, you know, loosening up again. How come I can't step as far as I used to? Mm-hmm. Or I'm starting to bend over, or I have this pain in my back and it's running down my leg. You know, all of those different things happened, and what we want to do is we want to make sure that the approach to helping them get there or to fix those issues is in a little bit different status. We want to make sure that we approach the person, look at their body, give them a full body analysis so that we look at their posture, we look at their feet, we watch a couple of basic movements that they do, and we write all these things down, and then we talk about, have they been in any kind of an accident? What kind of issues do they actually have?
Would they take medication that makes them bend over like that?
Unfortunately, yeah. The medications are one of the things that, you know, we see a lot of people are really over-medicated nowadays, and so unfortunately we have to go over these medications with people and find out who put them on them, why, and how long have they been on those medications. Because the reality is that nobody likes taking extra medication. Nobody likes popping those pills every morning and every night. And so one of the things we try to focus on a little bit more is finding out exercises that are going to help people with cholesterol, blood pressure, you know, anything that's causing pain. Those are the things that we want to try and tackle right away so that we can start to make it, they have a healthier, happier life. Because if you can't move well, you're not going to smile, you're not going to be able to have that happy, glowing life. You know, you're not going to be able to project that onto your friends, right?
Mm-hmm. Fascinating. So, so you teach folks healthy lifestyle.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, well, let's look at some of your folks. Let's see if they're crawling on the ground. Okay, here we go. We have a couple of looks at the how Stuart Allen's business is. Well, what's that?
So this is a TRX movement. This is actually me doing a couple of different squats. And I'm basically doing a squat with a row. And it's a really difficult movement for a lot of people because it accesses most of the muscles in the body.
I see. Ooh, what's that?
Oh,
snakes.
Yes, absolutely. So those are battle ropes. And those are one of the things that are a lot of fun, but it's a big upper body movement.
Oh.
This is a huge balance movement.
I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, that's pretty difficult for most people. You can see that she's shaking on her legs quite a bit.
But it's strengthening her muscles, her back. I can see her back muscles moving. Look at that. Look at that.
Yes, absolutely. Not only back, but arms, legs. Yeah. She's getting a full body, lots and lots of core. Uh-huh. And same thing here. This is chest and core right here. A lot of movement with the upper body, keeping everything nice and tight, keeping the core.
So, and there's your logo.
Yes.
So how do people get motivated? I mean, they come in, of course, and they give you money.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's the money thing that helps motivation. But I'm sure, and also another two would be your encouragements.
Yeah, and you know, when it comes to encouragements, you know, I'm going to be completely honest. Everybody needs a different kind of an encouragement. Some people need that cheerleader to cheer them on. Come on, you can do this. We got this.
Yeah.
You're going to be, oh, you're almost there. Come on, one more. You got this. You're there. And then, you know, the big high five at the end and, you know, get excited. Hey, you did a great job, right? You want to cheer them on.
Yeah.
And some people are the complete opposite. What are you doing? Get up. You can do that. Get up. Get up.
Oh, yeah,
right?
I hurt them, right?
Unfortunately.
I got to stick here.
You know, some people just need the right encouragement. And, you know, you have to really read those people. Everybody's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know, is going to either need some sort of a drill sergeant or some sort of a cheerleader. And you need to be able to not just be one or the other, but maybe both in the same session for that same person.
That's really good. And I said stick, and then all of a sudden I remembered that actually there's a ballet teaching, people who teach ballet use a stick, and they'll hit your muscle whack like that if you're not doing it right. Let's have a look at some pictures.
Absolutely.
Here we go. You be the narrator.
So this one is here. I'm working with a gentleman that has Parkinson's disease, and we're working on trying to get him to learn how to do some squats. And we're using the TRX, where we're going to do a squat, and we're going to come up with a little bit of a row, so we're using the upper body to help us at the same time. Mm-hmm. And here he is actually learning how to do it and actually performing those in good form. I know this gentleman. This is our air bike, and so this is going to get the upper body and the lower body. This is one of the things we use basically as a warm-up tool, basically trying to get that heart rate up, the blood temperature elevated just enough to make it so that your body is able to perform at the levels we want without getting hurt.
Okay.
Same thing, this is a recumbent bike. We're going to use this for somebody that has a little bit harder time sitting on a bicycle, where it has a backrest that's going to help you stay on and some handles for you to hold on to. This is definitely something that we're going to use with somebody that has a little bit more of an inability to perform or limited range of motion. This is a pull-up with a pike, so you're inverted. You're trying to get your body to kind of go straight out. And this is actually one of the things. Yeah, that's me. One of the things I've been working on for a little while here. And this pull-up bar that you're seeing back there is actually really high, and it's because it's in Sacramento. There isn't very many pull-up bars that are for tall guys. They can always drag and hit the ground all the time, and so I wanted to make sure that we had a different pull-up bar for anybody in the gym.
That's good. Good. Yeah.
Right here I'm walking, but it looks like I'm carrying a couple sets of kettlebells, which we're doing a farmer's walk, and that's going to help with balance and stability. It's also going to help you with your posture, because it's going to make sure that you're walking in the right form. It's going to help get your alignment from your feet all the way to your shoulders all the way correct. This is one of the largest TRX setups in Sacramento. This is me just doing some pull-ups in front of it. We have the RIP trainers that are along that wall as well. And like I said, this is just a really neat setup to have because of the fact that we can do up to 10 different people at that station at one time for our group classes. And you can see there's tons of kettlebells. In the background there is some Bosu balls. Those are one of the things that we're going to be using for our balance. This is a tricep extension going down.
I see it. Yeah. You pull down, and what muscles does that help?
The triceps, the back arm.
Triceps.
Yeah,
that's back here, right?
Correct, and that's going to be 2/3 of the arm muscles. So that's why it's so important to actually work this group, because if it's 2/3 of the arm, you want to make sure that that is extremely strong, because you have the whole rest of this is only 1/3 of the muscles in your arm.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. So we work on range of motion, we work on balance and stability and other aspects. Tell me, what other things are we missing here?
Well, one of the things that we need to always focus on is core, and then of course your breathing, because all of these things aren't going to work real well if you're not breathing correctly. And so we also work with different rep ranges. So everybody has a goal. And so the rep ranges that we represent in the gym that I work at Able Body Fitness, we do it a little bit differently, because we will focus on what is actually the desired focus on that client. So let's say we have somebody that's coming in for a wedding, right? And she wants to have her legs look amazing, because the dress is going to show off a little bit of her legs. And so, or it's some of her arms are going to be, exposed in this special dress that she has.
So you can reshape her arms?
I can absolutely reshape her arms.
So I want you to reshape this muscle right here.
You got it, not a problem. Absolutely. We got balloons and
I'm coming down there.
Honestly, it just takes, it really just takes timing, and it takes learning how to, use the rep ranges in your favor. So, if you want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, you're not going to be lifting weights, like an old lady, right?
No, you're not.
Obviously. So if you're looking to, look like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you want to have those huge muscles, you're going to be, lifting weights at a range that's going to be, 4 to 6. So the maxing out at 6, it's going to be really hard for you to get that 6th one in, and you probably won't.
Yeah, and what about, you showed a guy who has Parkinson's disease. What about other things like weight loss or cancer or something like that, diabetes?
Absolutely. You know, we work with lots of people that have diabetes. I have multiple clients that have cancer or that have had cancer. And the thing is that when anyone has these things, there winds up being other things that happen. There's a lot of different medications that they give these cancer patients, so a lot of them wind up having some sort of different heart issues down the road where nobody tells them about what's going to happen or what's next. And so we look into things a little bit more with them and with their procedures that they've been through in order to make sure that they know what's coming up and how to prevent possible things happening in the future. Wow. So if they have, already have a history of, heart problems and they've just had a double mastectomy and they're, really worried about what could happen next, then we're going to really focus on how are we going to keep that heart strong and healthy? What are the things that we're going to do to make this person complete again?
Oh, good. So I don't have any of those diseases or anything like that, but I am old. So I'm wondering whether or not you could take an old man and show me a few tricks here on the floor. What do you think?
Oh, I'd love to. That'd be great.
Okay, we're going to take a short pause for the cause, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with Stuart Allen and Ray Tatter. Maybe.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Do you want to meet a family with a transgender kid? Here we are. Max loves to do backflips. Max loves to play his ukulele. Max loves to just be a kid and just be himself. When I found out I was pregnant, all I really wanted was a happy, healthy, whole child. And that's what I got. I think it's really important for people to know that trans kids don't have a political agenda. They are just kids. Like any parent, we love our kids unconditionally, and we will never stop fighting for them. Stand with us. Protect our families.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
Hi, I'm Ray Tatter. We're back, and we're with Stuart Allen here from his wonderful able body fitness place, and we're talking about the kinds of things that he teaches and what they do to your body, make you strong, look like a human monster. So what's this thing?
So this is one of our balance trainers that we're going to use today. What we're going to show you is that this is going to help with balance and stability. And the reason why we use this is it's a difficult thing to get onto, and basically it's designed to kind of almost throw you off balance.
Yeah,
and what happens then is that the stabilizers are going to start to kick in, and they're going to make it so that they help you balance on top of this.
I see. So you want me to stand on it?
Yeah, just go ahead and stand right on top.
I'm going to stand right on top. Am I going to fall over?
I got you, buddy.
I don't want to fall over. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
How do I stay on it?
Go ahead and
Keep moving, man.
That's right. Keep
Whoa.
moving. Nice job, Ray. So
Nice job, yeah.
let me give you a little hand here. So what
Okay.
we're going to do is we're just going to stand right here in the top, right in the
Yep.
middle. And then what I want you to do is I just want you to try and shift from foot to foot. Now, as you start to shift, you're going to basically control where it's going to push you from.
Okay.
And as you start to control the balance on it, it's going to start to pick on the little stabilizers and muscles in your legs that aren't quite strong enough for you to stay up here.
Yeah.
And then it may cause you to feel like you're going to fall forward. The great thing about that, those are the exact stabilizers that are getting strengthened right then at that time.
So, all right. You got to walk down the street after that.
Maybe, we're going to hope so.
Depends on the street.
Right?
And how much. Okay, here we go. So I get up there and I just start to walk like you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and open up your
Yeah,
feet.
sure. Give me a hand there, buddy.
I got you. So go ahead and open your stance just a little bit wider.
Okay, wider.
Yeah, so good. There we go. And now remember, you're just going to go ahead and start to push from one foot to the other.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Good. Shift your weight. Nice and smooth.
Shifting.
There you go. Good.
Oh, not so bad.
There you go. Don't forget to breathe. Nice and smooth. And almost like you're, almost like you're dancing, right?
Yeah.
Very good. There we go.
Whoop.
Nicely done. Good catch. And like I said, as those
Keep
stabilizers,
Keep it going.
like I said,
This is strengthening all of those little muscles down there.
absolutely.
So when you cross the street, you don't slip. Well, you know, I mean it.
Good job. Hey, nice job, buddy. Excellent.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right.
This is called a Bosu.
Correct. And so the next one, what we're going to do is we're just going to step onto it with one foot and go ahead and put a nice knee high straight.
Okay, I can do that.
All right.
Okay.
Good. The other foot. Good. Now at the top, I want you to balance just a little bit longer.
Okay.
Little
That was
pause.
just a little bit longer. Okay.
Perfect. There you go. Try the other one.
Okay. Oops.
There you go. Try it again.
Oh, I got it. It's really hard. Here I go.
See? There you go. Excellent. You did it. You got it.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So here's the key. So as you can tell, when you push on it, it's starting to push back just a little bit. So this next one is going to be a little bit different because you're going to start to work some lateral movements. And this is going to be one of the things that's really important. As we start to get older, our hips don't get a chance to regenerate and get as much new growth. And the reason why is because we don't get a chance to actually open them up as often as we do when we're a kid.
Yeah.
And so as we start to get older, we want to use different things that are going to help our hips regenerate and move a little bit better.
Okay.
So one of the things that I want to do is I want to show you how we're going to step on this and then over it. So we're going to apply pressure from one side and then step on it and reach over. This is going to cause your lateral movement. And as we keep going, you can get a little bit faster and a little bit smoother and a little bit lower. And those are going to all affect the different levels.
Different muscles at different levels. Okay. I get that. That's good. Okay, here I go. So if I put my foot up there.
A little bit further past it. Correct.
Past it like that. Okay.
Yeah. Good.
I'll try it again. Get back, Loretta.
You got
There
this.
we go.
Good. Breathing nice and smooth. Good. Good job keeping your head up. You're looking good, Ray.
I
There
could be
you
a
go.
ballet teacher.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. Very nice.
Okay.
All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use the same Bosu to go ahead and help us with a little bit more core movement. So what we're going to do is we're going to have you sit on the front,
Core movement. Okay.
and you're just going to reach all the way back.
Okay.
And sit all the way back up. And reach all the way back up.
Okay. Here I go. Core man.
you
Core
got
man gets down. Wake me when it's over.
Nice job.
Okay.
Arms back all the way over. Good. Very good. And then come all the way back up and just reach up. Good.
Okay.
Good job. Now, do you notice how the Bosu is kind of actually helping bring you up?
Yes.
And so what it does is it helps support all of the lower back, which is a different intramuscular core system that we're helping as well. So that's helping bring you forward and up, right?
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
So essentially, it's one of the things that helps us get these core muscles activated and started. So this is, instead of having somebody just come in and do a bunch of sit-ups or do a bunch of planks, we're going to try and have some fun. We're going to be able to use the Bosu ball. We're going to be able to do a couple of different exercises in order to make it so that they have a good time. Good job.
Pretty good.
Hey, you did really good. How was it? High five.
Oh, high five.
Good job.
Good. And what are all of those things, nasty little things?
These are extra little toys that we can use to make it so that the core exercise is a little bit harder, or kettlebells are one of the newer things that are in the industry that people are using a lot.
Kettlebells.
Yeah.
That's what that is?
Correct. This is a kettlebell. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to do a couple of different exercises with it.
Okay.
So at the same time, go ahead and sit back down.
Okay.
Good. And come right back to the front.
Okay.
Lower yourself down right to the rim.
All the
Good.
way down?
Yep. Right. No, right there. That's good.
Oh, okay.
Good. Now go ahead and hold on to the kettlebell, both hands, right there on the side. Good.
Like this?
Yep. And now all I want you to do is lift it up as you come back up.
Okay.
Yep. Good.
Like this?
Yep. Don't reach back too far.
Oh, yeah. I see what it's asking me
reach
to
up.
do shit.
Good, very good, Ray. I'm so glad that you're doing this. Look at this. Come on all the way up and breathe. Big push. Good job. 2 more. You got this, buddy.
Yeah, sure. 2 more. You got me.
All right. Last one, buddy. All right. Ah, good.
Is my face red?
No. You look perfect, man. Did that work?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Stu. That was really great. Whop.
No, you did excellent, Ray. Those were wonderful.
Okay, we have 1 minute to go.
Hey, no worries. So we're going to show you one other
thing, quick.
Yeah. All right. So with this kettlebell, what we're going to do is we're going to do a nice triangle form from it. We're going to come down. We're going to pick it up, grab it by the sides, lift it up, and then put it right back down. Nice wide stance. Yep.
Not that.
Perfect. Head up. Good. All the way back down. Try to keep your head up instead of looking down when you go down to put it down on the ground. Right there. Good. Head up. Good job. And we're going to wiggle those toes just a little bit.
Too fast?
A little bit.
Okay.
Big breath. Good job. Let's do one more. Let's kind of head to keep our head up.
Okay.
Good job. Go ahead and put her down. Excellent.
Wrap it up. Oh, Stuart Allen, thank you so much for coming to talk to me about what you do.
You're welcome.
I'm
Thank you.
stronger and better already.
Great job, Ray. Hey, you're doing good, buddy.
Okay, come on back sometime.
I'd love to. Thank you so much.
All right, well, we got to take a short pause for the cause. We'll be back next Wednesday with LiveWire. Pretty good.
Nice.
Thank you.